Hey guys, welcome back to another reading. Last week I needed to take a little bit of a break. I got some upsetting news and I just needed to work on releasing and healing. So I'm back this week, feeling great. I've cleansed the space, called in my guides, prepared the decks, and I'm ready to do this. Wanted to let you guys know that I'm going to be doing things a little bit differently. I instead of using an oracle deck this time, I'm going to just be using two different tarot decks. The first one I'm going to be using is called the Patch Tarot. Try to this one. And then to clarify, I'm going to be using the Everyday Witch Tarot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to answer 3 questions for next week. The first question is, what are you going to be releasing next week? What are you letting go of? 2, what are you attracting? What are you bringing in? Or what are you manifesting? And the last question I'm going to answer or bring in is advice. Advice from your spirit guides, advice from your higher self, from your ancestors, whoever you connect with or feel guided towards. What advice do they have for you? And then after that, at the very end of this video, I'm gonna do a pick a card love reading. So make sure you stick around till the end of the video for that. All right, let's get started. All right, let's see what we have. 7 of Wands, 2 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles, and 6 of Cups. So what I'm getting is that this coming week, you might see yourself releasing the need to feel so defensive. This might have been your defensiveness may have been triggered from something you've experienced in the past, and what I'm seeing is you've done the work to heal this need to guard yourself. Or it might not be just guarding yourself. It might be guarding an idea, guarding a passion of yours, guarding just your heart. Could be different things. Whatever it is, it looks like you initially were guarding it because of something that you experienced in the past. Could have been some sort of trauma you experienced. But I'm seeing that you're working on letting down those walls and being more comfortable with whatever it is and feeling like you don't have to defend it as much. I'm seeing that you may have planned out or just thought about what steps you're going to take so you don't have to feel so guarded all the time. And I see you putting in that work, and you've gone to this place now where you're seeing if the seeds that you've planted are going to flourish. So this coming week, notice when or just notice any experiences you might have this coming week where in the past you would have been a little rigid or guarded in some sort of way, but this time around you weren't, or you found it easier to let your guard down. It wasn't as difficult as it once was. Take note of those things, as though those are signs that whatever you're doing is actually working. All right, let's go to the next question. So this next one is going to be, what are you attracting, bringing in, or manifesting? So before I get started with the next part of the reading, as I was shuffling, I got another message for the previous what you're releasing. So what I got was that maybe some of you finally realize what trauma in the past you endured that triggered you to start putting a wall up. And maybe now that you understand where this is coming from, you're starting to see yourself let down your guard a little bit more next week. And it's also possible that some of you might see someone from your past come and just help you to let down your guard. Yeah, I just wanted to share that real quick. Okay, let's move on. This is going to be for what you are manifesting, attracting, or bringing in this coming week. So what's super interesting is that we have the Hierophant. And one of the clarifiers for the Hierophant is the Hierophant again. I think that's interesting. The other two cards that came up were the Page of Pentacles and Death. So what I'm getting for what you are bringing in, manifesting, attracting next week is you're getting more in tune with your beliefs and with the light. Maybe some of you have been doing a lot of research on spirituality. Whoops. Fix that. Okay. Maybe some of you guys have been doing a lot of research on what else is out there on chakras, on spirit guides, on healing methods, just all of that stuff. And it looks like you're next week you might be attracting more knowingness. It's like you're starting off on this new journey, and you might stumble here and there and not quite know what you're doing or where you're going, or where it's going to lead, and you might have a little insecurity or self-doubt come up here and there. But overall, it's you're finding yourself more next week, and it's like you're experiencing a rebirth. In this card you can see let me fix this real quick. You can see the door in the past is closed, it's done, but this new opportunity is open and it's ready for you to explore it. So what I'm seeing is that next week, as you find yourself more and get more in tune with what you believe in and your experiences, you'll see some new opportunities arise and a deeper understanding coming towards you. It's also very likely that you might experience a lot of healing this coming week. The more you get in tune with yourself, the more you release anything that's not of your highest good, and you'll start to see yourself just feeling lighter. All right, let's pull cards for advice from your guides. Okay, so this is going to be any advice or messages from your guides. And remember, this can be from anyone that you feel connected to spiritually. This could be your ancestors from the past. This can be an ascended master that you really feel guided and connected to. This could be from your higher self. Just any guide that you are drawn from. Let's see. We have, this is traditionally the Fool. It's called the Child in this deck, reversed. And then we have the King of Swords. The Nine of Cups. And the Tower. All right, fix this. So the advice or message for next week is to be aware of experiences next week that you're drawn to that may not be for your highest good. Maybe intuitively you know it's not right for you, but you're choosing to go down that direction anyways. Pay attention to any a male in some sort of authoritative position. This could be a boss, a mentor, a father, an uncle, a grandfather, just someone just in a higher position, if you will, than you are. I would really pay attention to the words that they express to you this coming week. There might be something helpful that you need to really take to heart this coming week. They might have some special message or advice for you that just really hits home for you, that might help you avoid experiencing something you don't want to. It's possible that if you choose to go down a path you know is not right for you, you'll experience this Tower card. The Tower card is about everything that is not good for you is literally falling apart. It's being destroyed, and it's being forced to remove and exit from your current life. So the advice is to trust your instincts when it comes to what you know is right for you and good for you, and try to avoid going down a path you know is not meant for you only because like of your ego. Like you're being in a sense you're being kind of bratty and you just want to go down that path just because you want to go down there, but you know that it's not for you. So doing something like that ultimately is just going to end up hurting you, and you might experience a Tower card. Whereas if you go into next week trusting your instincts and doing what you know is right for you instead, and being open to whatever messages you get from this person, you might see that you'll feel lighter and happier and like wish fulfilled. Like what you really wanted is coming to you, or it's already there, or anything that you had doubts about is being cleared up, and you just feel lighter and good, instead of you just going down trying to force something that is not right for you. It's not going to lead you down a good path. So trust your instincts and trust whatever message this person has for you. All right, so those are the messages for next week. Thank you for those of you that stuck around for this video. I'm gonna shuffle the cards for the pick a card love reading, and then you guys can choose which one calls to you. All right, so these are the cards to choose from. Take a second to look at the imagery and pick the one that you are most drawn to. I'll give you a second to look them over. If you need to, you can pause the video if you need more time to decide, but I'm gonna move forward. So for those of you that picked this card, your message: when you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared and those you love. For those of you that picked this illustration, your message: friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. Final card for those of you that picked this illustration, your message is balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. All right, thank you guys for watching my video. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.